If you are ever driving in the middle of the day, under a bright sky, with the sun clearly above you, and your GPS suddenly tells you to take a road you have never seen before, a road that does not appear on any sign, any map, or any memory, do not take that road, no matter how normal it looks, because some roads are not meant to be found in daylight, and some shortcuts do not lead where you think they do. Marcus Reed had been driving delivery routes for almost 8 years. He knew every street, every turn, every shortcut in the city and beyond. He trusted his GPS completely, because it had never been wrong before. And that was exactly why, on that quiet afternoon, he didn't question it. It was around 1:17 p.m. The sun was high. The sky was clear. Traffic was light. Everything felt normal. Almost too normal. The kind of day when nothing strange should ever happen. Then his GPS flickered. For just a second, the screen glitched. The route recalculated, and a new road appeared. A shortcut, saving nearly 15 minutes. There was just one problem. Marcus had never seen that road before, not once, not in 8 years. He slowed the van slightly, eyes narrowing at the screen, then at the road ahead. And there it was, a narrow turn between two tall trees, a road that looked like it had always been there, and yet somehow, he knew it hadn't. There were no road signs, no markings, no other cars entering or leaving, just silence, a kind of silence that didn't belong to the middle of the day. His GPS spoke again. Turn left. The voice sounded normal, but something about it felt delayed, like it was coming from somewhere further away than it should. Marcus hesitated, just for a moment, then he turned. At first, nothing seemed wrong. The road was smooth, almost unnaturally clean. No cracks, no dirt, no tire marks, as if no one had driven there in a very long time, or as if the road itself erased every trace left behind. The trees on both sides stood tall and perfectly still. No wind, no movement, not even the sound of birds. After 2 minutes, Marcus reached for his phone. No signal, not weak signal, not one bar, nothing. The screen just showed emptiness. That was when his chest tightened slightly. A small instinct telling him something was off. Something wasn't right. Something wasn't normal. He looked at the GPS. Again, the map had frozen. The arrow representing his van no longer moved, but he was still driving, still moving forward, still going deeper. He swallowed hard and slowly pressed the brake. The van came to a stop. Silence, a heavy, unnatural silence, pressing in from all sides. He looked in the rearview mirror, and that was when his heartbeat skipped, because the road behind him was gone, not hidden, not blocked, gone, replaced by the exact same road stretching endlessly behind him, identical to the one ahead, like he was trapped in a loop, with no beginning and no end. A cold feeling spread through his chest, not fear yet, but something worse, the realization that he was no longer somewhere he understood. He pressed the accelerator. The engine roared louder than necessary, echoing strangely, as if the sound was being swallowed by the trees. Instead of spreading outward, the speed increased. 0.60, 80, 100, but nothing changed. The road remained the same, endless, silent, watching. Then, in the distance, he saw something, a figure, standing directly in the middle of the road, in broad daylight, not moving, not reacting, just standing there. Marcus slowed down slowly, his grip tightening around the steering wheel, his breath becoming shallow, uneven, as his eyes tried to make sense of what he was seeing. As he got closer, the shape became clearer, human, still, facing him. And then he saw the face, his own face, same clothes, same posture, same eyes, but empty, completely empty. Marcus slammed the brakes. The van screeched to a halt. Just a few feet away from the figure. Silence. The two of them stared at each other, one inside the van, one outside, identical, then moving, then slowly, very slowly. The figure raised its hand, not waving, not greeting, pointing behind. Marcus! His breathing stopped. Every instinct screamed at him not to look. But something stronger, something unnatural, pulled at him, forcing his neck to move, forcing his eyes to shift, just slightly, toward the back seat. And in that single moment, everything changed, because when he looked into the rearview mirror, he saw himself again, sitting in the back seat, closer, smiling, a slow, a natural smile, stretching to wide, to still, to wrong. Marcus snapped his head forward. Instantly, the road was empty. Figure ahead was gone. The doors of the van locked at the same time. Click. The engine shut off. The temperature inside dropped instantly. Like the sunlight outside no longer reached him. Like he had been sealed away from the world. Then came the sound, a soft shift from the back seat. Fabric moving, weight pressing down, something. Sitting there, Marcus tried to move, tried to open the door, tried to scream, but his body felt heavy, slow, unresponsive, like it didn't belong to him anymore. And then, a voice spoke right behind his ear. In his voice, come close, certain you weren't supposed to look back. Everything went black. The van was found later that evening, parked on a completely normal highway, under the same bright daylight, with no strange road nearby, no trees, no silence, nothing unusual at all. The doors were open, the keys were still in the ignition, but Marcus Reed was gone. No signs of struggle, no footprints, no explanation, just an empty driver's seat. And a GPS history, showing a route that does not exist, a road with no name, no location, no record. But sometimes, drivers report something strange in the middle of the day. Their GPS glitches and offers a shortcut that saves time, a road they don't recognize, a road that feels too quiet, too empty, too perfect. And just before their signal disappears, they see someone standing ahead in the middle of the road, waiting, watching, and if that person looks exactly like you, then it means something is already behind you, closer than you. Think closer than you want to know. So if you are ever driving in broad daylight, and your GPS tells you to take a road that shouldn't be there, ignore it, keep driving, and whatever you do, never look in the back seat.